Alright, what's up with y'all? What's going on, man? Chester, PA. About to slide out Southwest Philly. Probably about 20 minutes from Southwest. Alright, so let's take this trip. Get this fucking thing straight. Alright. Alright, we in there. Let's head out, man. Chester to Philly. We're riding through the hood over here. We'll slide through the hood real quick. Oh, y'all wanna get copyright strikes. You be killing me with the copyrights, man. We in the hood, man. Maddie Block. I thought somebody said my name. I think they did. Oh, there was Chris. Big Fred, what up, dog? Well, I don't know what's up with this, but I always see these like old white dudes in Chester, and they just be laying on the sidewalk. I just noticed them right as I started driving. I wish I could have recorded it. It'd be these old white dudes for some reason. They just lay there on the sidewalk. It looks mad uncomfortable. Just laying flat out on their back, like with their hands behind their head, just like they're on a fucking beach or something, just laying there on a block. I like, who are these? It's just only old white bulls that be doing that. And they'll be in like the worst block just laying there. Nobody even worries about them. Like, what the fuck? Should be mad weird, yo. You want a cheesesteak, homie? Just call it a cheesesteak. We don't say Philly. Just a cheesesteak, dog. For real, if you just said, give me a steak, I would know what you're talking about. If you go to a steak shop, you don't even need to say cheesesteak. You just say, let me get a steak with American or Whiz, fried onions, whatever you get. Just a little insider info. Because for some reason, out-of-towners do always say Philly cheesesteak, and for some reason it like annoys us. Not, and I ain't saying it's like, I know that it's just what everybody calls it, but in Philly we be like getting annoyed, like, man, there ain't no Philly cheesesteak, it's a cheesesteak. But out of town, I guess you gotta be a little more specific. But see, out of town, they be calling it a Philly cheesesteak, and that shit's not a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to make a good cheesesteak. Like, it seems like the easiest shit to me. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Fucking shithead. I can't even get in arguments, man. I'm gonna shooting one of these motherfuckers, man. You doing dumb shit, getting mad at me like I did something. Get the fuck out of here, boy. What's up, Vic? Yeah, you just need good bread. Joey Marlino's spot though. Joey Marlino's spot is good as fuck. They use like better steak. The bread is good. Yo, if y'all go to Philly, go to Skinny Joey's, man. That's a shit. He's got a joint out here next to Chester too. He just opened up. It's a little expensive though. It's like $18 for the fucking cheesesteak, but it's good though. I think Joey got the best steak in the city, matter of fact. So if you go to a steak shop in South Philly, Don't even ask for a cheesesteak. Say, let me get a steak with fried onions, whiz, whatever you want. Just ask for a steak. And that's it. And they're going to think you're from Philly. Well, maybe. Madison Grill, my old head was the bartender at that bar on the corner. That joint sounds crazy. He said he used to have women come in there stripping and shit. They don't even got a stripper table. They just be walking around the bar naked. And that shit was mad illegal. But that's Chester, man. As long as you don't get no violent shit going on, you're cool. As soon as the violence happens, then the cops show up. Otherwise, they'll leave you the fuck alone. Appreciate you, Vic. That shit, bro. That shit was wild. That's the second one in like the past few months. This one was bigger though, I think. They said they had like 9. They had over $1 million in the house or some shit. And they had a lot of shit in their house. A lot of guns. A lot of shit. Man, I ain't even going to Philly. We gonna stay out the county. I'm gonna take y'all through the spots in the county. There's too much traffic, man. Everybody wants to drive Mach 10. Yeah, Vic, did you see what the numbers were on that drug bust? I think it was like over $1 million or something. Am I tripping? Like in cash, I mean. Yo, they still didn't get them bulls that robbed the Brinks truck. Dudes that robbed that, they got 1.9 mil off of the Brinks truck. They still haven't caught them dudes. That means that them dudes are riding around with 1.9 million in a bag somewhere. Cause I ain't leaving that money. I am not hiding that money, man. Well, maybe. Where the fuck can you hide $1.9 million in cash? Like, where could you possibly put that? What do y'all think? Like, these bulls in Philly robbed a Brinks truck, got away with $1.9 million. Do y'all think they're like running around carrying cash and shit? Or are they fucking... Did they hide it somewhere? I would be scared to hide that much money. But I don't know, the bull. There was another one over right down the street in Chester. They robbed the Brinks truck like last year for $800K, and they still didn't get caught either. People be hitting these Brinks trucks and getting away with it, man. It got me thinking I'm doing something wrong. How you gonna be on the internet and tell someone to get off the internet? That's crazy. Inside job. Well, the one, yeah, they probably all are. The one of them they did. The one of them they caught. They proved it was an inside job. There was a few of them that were inside jobs, and they caught those. I think it's the ones that are not inside jobs. Those are the ones that they get away, because there's no attachment from them to the company. It's just totally random. Because they do drop-offs at certain times. Like, if you live on that block where there's like a Dollar Tree or something, and you watch them coming in and out all the time, you know their schedule, I mean, you could really get over pretty easy, honestly. Oh, we're talking about, yo, Big P, what's up, dog? We're out in Delaware County, like right outside of Philly, Chester area, and we're talking about these guys in Philly. Like a couple weeks ago, they robbed a Brinks truck for $1.9 million in cash, and they still haven't got caught. They got away with $1.9 million in cash. So I'm wondering, like, how much, like, bro, what does that even look like? How much cash? Because ain't no way you're fitting that in one duffel bag. I mean, you must really have, like, bro, that's so much fucking money. Like, what does 1.9 mil look like? Do you have it in, like, 10 different bags or what? I'm saying, it's crazy, bro. Like, what did you pull it out on pallets? You have to get, like, a fucking cherry lift, forklift. The failed robbery attempt. I don't think I heard that one. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one. Do you know where that was? Yeah, 1.5. That's crazy, man. Yo, them bulls up there. That's the Rican homies, the Ricans and the Dominicans. They be getting real money out there. And I bet you there's other guys getting just as much money or more. Actually, there's guys that get more than that. That's not even like, I mean, it's a lot, don't get me wrong, but there's people that got 10 M's off of hustling. Just out around here, there's people that became millionaires in these hoods right here, in these little projects, these little trenches back here. People make millions hustling. I'm gonna start telling y'all some of those stories, but I'm gonna make it like a separate video so I could get more in depth. But I'm gonna tell you stories about the guys that made millions in these hoods out here. People don't know that about Chester. People don't realize people really made M's back here. I gotta get a fucking Red Bull, man. I'm tired, bro. I had a long week. Yeah, that joint in the car is kind of bad. Yeah, I'm going to the store getting a Red Bull real quick. Yeah, cash that. Nah, bro, that one. If you look that up, one of the drivers set that shit up. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Look it up. Look it up real quick. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's one of them that fucked up. But the one in Chester, I mean, I don't know. They got away smooth. I didn't see anything about inside job or anything. But I mean, you never know at the same time. Like, yeah, that does seem like the most likely option, though. I feel you the more I think about it. Because I think they switch their times up too. They try to like be a little careful about the timing. Thank you, brother. You ever notice, like, whenever you gotta pull something out of your pocket, it's always the pocket that you're holding all your shit with. It's like such a fucking awkward, you gotta reach across and like, I don't know, that should be in the way. Pause. Yeah, I'd be interested to know, because I know the Northeast is where they do a lot. There's been a lot. If you look it up, Northeast area is like, that's like Brinks truck robbing central. They steal a lot of cars in the Northeast. And I tell you exactly why, because you could get away with it in the Northeast. Because the roads are more spread out. Like, if you try to carjack somebody in South Philly, you're going to have mad traffic. It's going to be hard as fuck to get away. People still do it, don't get me wrong. But, like, trying to get out of, like, North or some of them neighborhoods is going to be hard as fuck. But out somewhere like the Northeast out there is a lot easier. Chester too, because Chester don't got the same amount of traffic that other parts of Philly got. There's certain areas where you could get away with robbing a Brinks truck a lot easier. But yeah, Castor Ave is definitely one of them spots, because they robbed a couple joints on. But yeah, if y'all want to look it up just to see, it's crazy like how many Brinks trucks get robbed in Philly. Honestly, bro, it's like a normal thing to rob Brinks trucks in Philly. Like, it happens so often that it's not even that surprising anymore. Philly's Pirates, let's go, baby. What time we got? 4:14. You know what? Fuck it. I said I was gonna slide out to Philly. We gotta go to Philly, man. I can't go back on my word. I'd be wrong if I did that. We gonna go down Southwest. We go down Southwest real quick. I think we'll go down to Bartram Village. It's like projects that a lot of legendary Philly rappers came from. It's all boarded up now, but it actually looks even crazier now that it's all boarded up. So this is the Crumlin apartments. They're projects. This is all HUD housing. My boy lived in this building. It's grimy back here. Like, a lot of people smoke hard. Like, even young bucks. I used to see back in the day, it was like 14-year-olds. And you didn't never see the young black kids smoking crack In this neighborhood, though, you did. They be putting it in their blunt. The first time I actually smoked, I ain't gonna lie, this first time I smoked crack, it was over here because the young boys was putting it in a blunt. I was like, fuck it. I might as well just try, see what it's here for. I just got hit the Zob real quick. You hear me? Get my mind right before we dive into these streets. The Zob will keep you on point because you be paranoid. Oh yeah. So that's Crumlin. That's Crumlin. And this is Chester Pike. We're in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, for anybody who doesn't know. 20 minutes from Philly. Delaware County is the county that borders the southern and southwestern area and western side of Philly. We border like half of the fucking city. Delaware County damn near is Philly. I be driving around here, people always think I'm from Philly. Philly people think I'm from Philly when I'm driving around the county. I'll tell them, I'll be like, no, I'm in the county. They're like, what the fuck? They'd be surprised, like, because a lot of them just think it's like straight suburbs out here, but it's really like the hoods, city vibe. It's a little more laid back though. It's not as, Philly's like way crazier, just activity, traffic, shit like that. But it's still rough and rugged out here, man. But there's also nice spots. I mean, there's beautiful spots in Delaware County too. It's not all bad. But we got some of the worst cities in Pennsylvania, most dangerous cities in Pennsylvania here. Like 2 of them, Darby and Chester. 2 of PA's most dangerous cities right here in Delaware County. Top 10 at least, but probably top 5 for real. Matter of fact, Pittsburgh got some spots though. Pittsburgh got some spots. Nah, I'm not in the Civic. I am in a Honda though, so good call. What did you see? Did you see like the? Are you just guessing from the front? of shit going abandoned. Like a lot of them are nice houses like that. But this is a good area over here. It's still a little wild though. It's still Delco. That's the crazy part. Is like the nice parts of Delco are still kind of wild in certain ways. Allowed for sale once again where? They always, I'm quitting the vapes, bro. I stopped vaping. Them shits, man, we don't know what's in that, man. It's like, think about it. It's like this little colorful drum with like, you can't even see the juice. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I think I'm good on them shits because I feel like they could be poisoning us with them disposable vapes. I ain't fucking with them. But they didn't ban the fruit flavors here in PA. I think that was only in Jersey. It wasn't for that long either, right? That was weird. They banned fruit flavor vapes in Jersey. And then they unbanned it. It's fucking retarded. That's Jersey for you, though. Their government is damn retarded. Your governor got caught with like stolen golden bricks in his house. Fucking had to go to jail for it. Like, that's New Jersey. That's New Jersey politics. Just like the most crazy corrupt shit you could possibly imagine. The governor had golden bricks in his house that he couldn't account for. Like, he didn't buy them. They don't know where the fuck they came from. All we know is that Fort Knox, all the gold that's supposed to be in there is gone. Probably because people like him got their hands on it. These houses are nice back here. I did hear something. Bull at the smoke shop told me that China was gonna stop. They were gonna stop selling the Cali vapes. Yeah, they were gonna stop making those because of the tariffs. Tinicum right now. Tinicum, this is still Delaware County. We're right by the city though. We'll be in the city in like 10 minutes. What these guys got going on over here, man? But yeah, Vic, I don't know if you're still in here, but I was in Jersey like what was it, like a week, 2 weeks ago. I stayed down by the shore, and they had the flavor vapes. They had the flavor vapes when I went there, but my brother had been there like a couple months before that. And he said they didn't, so I guess they banned them, but they got them back out here now. That was a weird joint, the ban flavored vapes. They did that in Cali. But ironically, like Juul, that company Juul, the vape company, Juul donates money to the New Jersey politicians. Like Juul helps back up their campaigns and all that. So, and then they ban all vapes, so all you can buy is Juul. So you kind of put the pieces together there. Mike, what's up, dog? V5 in the building. We're sliding through Tinicum. Now this is Leicester now. This is like the two last towns in Delaware County on this side of the county. And this borders Philly, so we're about to go into Philly now. Leicester's kind of interesting area. Like the houses are kind of different looking. I don't know. This one, I'll just spin through the neighborhood real quick. I never really drove through Leicester before. It was actually nice back here. Then that's crazy, I've never been back here. So I pass this shit all the time. I don't know. I'm not sure. Which one was it? You did. There was one that I did respond to. So I don't know if it was that. But it's weird though, cause like for me, if I comment and then you reply, it doesn't give me a notification. It doesn't notify me. It doesn't even notify me when people fucking post, like respond to any one of my posts. It doesn't notify me. So sometimes I'll have to go check the post to make sure I got like see if anybody commented. Yeah, this is a decent little area back here. Man, I gotta go to the mechanic. What was this? Dead end. Train tracks right there. Oh, AC, okay. I thought I did respond to that one. I know I definitely meant to if I didn't. Cause I had like, I did leave a comment unless something happened. Yeah, it's an interesting little spot down here. I think it was built here for like fishing. Like it used to be a fishing town. I don't know if it still is. But they got the docks over here, a bunch of boats. You just see cargo ships out on the river. So a lot of them definitely work on the ports. One way or another. Interesting house. Alright, let's get back to Philly. We're gonna go to Philly. Fuck, I just can't, man. I just went the same way, bro. I'm such a dumbass. There's people over there at Park too. They probably see me twice now make that same tournament. I'm fried though, so I don't even give a fuck. To be TBH. Chilling, man. Did you go to the boardwalk at AC? What was that? I guess, did you go during the day? Bro, when you go on that boardwalk at night, it is sketchy, dog. Only people out on the boardwalk in AC at night is like smokers and fucking hustlers and robbers. And everybody is dressed in black. Were you on the live that day where I got lost in Atlantic City at night? Everybody, oh no, my phone died, so I couldn't even record it. That was crazy. Yeah, it's spooky at night, bro. AC gets spooky at night. It's a whole different world. Like you could tell AC is still hood like during the day, obviously. But when you come at night, the vibe is just different. Everybody is wearing all black. All black, hoodies up, like fucking shoes are black. I was the only person that wasn't wearing all black. Even the smokers were wearing all black. The dope fiends were wearing all black. That's how official it was. Yeah, like, well, Atlantic City, the difference is Atlantic City got good parts. You know what I mean? Like, Camden doesn't have any good parts. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Are there any good parts of Camden? Like, I feel like the whole city is fucked up. Respectfully. And I think that's what makes certain cities different. Like you got cities like Atlantic City, Wilmington too, where it's like the hoods are crazy as fuck, but you got them like nice areas to kind of balance it out. But then you got places like Chester, where it's just nothing but hood, all hood, or Darby, nothing, all hood. There's no nice parts, none of that. Camden is one of them spots. So to me, them spots is different because there's like, you're not even around anything positive. All you're around is like just miles of fucking ghetto. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Yeah, Rutgers University, yeah. That little city area, like where the federal buildings are and shit, they keep that pretty clean, but even over there, you'll still see smokers lined up by the Dunkin' Donuts and shit. All types of shit. Oh, you do graffiti, bro? I used to write too. I got in a lot of trouble. They found like a lot of my pieces, took pictures of them, and then brought me into an interrogation room and laid them all out on the table. And he was like, man, the cops were playing with me too. They laid out so he had me sit down in the interrogation room. This is when I was 14 or 15 or something. We were writing a lot back then. So they called me in. Somehow I got a phone call. This was during landline. A phone call from the police. You have a warrant out for you. We just want you to come in and talk to us from it. So I go in there. They bring me into the interrogation room, and I'm sitting in there. He comes in with like a stack full of photographs. So he drops the one photo on the table, and it's somebody's piece, like some graffiti piece. Like, you ever seen that one? I was like, nah, I never did. Then he dropped one down that was mine. He was like, how about that one? You ever seen that one? I was like, nah. Then he dropped one I haven't seen before. I'm like, nah, I haven't seen that one. Then he drops my boy's piece. He's like, how about this one? Then he drops another piece of mine. He's like, how about this one? Then he drops another piece of mine. How about this one, this one, this one? Bro, they had so many. And then he was like, now what if I had you on video painting at least like 2 or 3 of these? And they're obviously like all similar pieces. I was like, man. So we had a little run for probably like 2 years, but that shit ended. I had to do 200 hours of community service. I was on probation mad long. Then I violated probation and I got sent to some juvenile placement for a couple months. That was a rough year, man. And all for graffiti, bro. That made me want to stop writing for real. But I love writing. I love graffiti. Okay. Damn, you were doing it for a minute. I like to see some of your work, bro. You should post some of your work on a community page, matter of fact. Cause that's if you people will watch that. You can make a YouTube of you painting, making pieces, and then just clip it up or like you fast forward certain parts. I've seen people doing that, doing numbers. Allentown, how was it? It was cool. Allentown's alright. It was just too much traffic. Like I gotta go back at a better time because, bro, half of the video is probably just me sitting at red lights. But it's a decent. It's got a balance. Allentown's one of them cities. It's not all hood. You got hoods there, and you got like pretty valid hoods. I would say they're pretty official. But you got some nice neighborhoods mixed in between. Like the hood will end and then just immediately be a nice ass neighborhood. So it's kind of all a mixed batch. Bigger city than like Chester or anything, all that. But yeah, it was cool. Allentown's cool. It's just too much traffic, man. I don't like it. That's one of the things. Even the county, even though the county does have traffic, it's not as bad in some places. Like at least in the county, you'll catch a green light here and there. Allentown, you're not catching a green light. No, it doesn't matter. You're just not. Every light, you're gonna catch the red light in Allentown. That's the only reason I wouldn't move there. The motherfucking red lights. I think that's one of the Wheels of Souls homie on a bike over there. R.I.P. Polo, Killer Mar. They was in the Wheels of Soul. Good boys, good brothers. Alright, now we're coming into Southwest. SWP, Southwest Philly. We're on the outskirts of it. Yeah, I did too, bro. I love it. Yeah, in fact, Michael. I want to show, like, I want to go more out of the country. I stayed out, where was it? Out by Wilkes-Barre. The Wilkes-Barre area is dope, actually. It's just, like, all completely surrounded by mountains and shit. As soon as you leave the city, everything's just, like, super green. It's just nothing but, like, hip mountains and, like, forest and shit. This little spot up here has got an abandoned projects, and then it's got this like massive abandoned high school. That shit looks crazy. If they don't got it blocked off, I'll drive through, but sometimes they have a fence up so you can't get in. What'd you say? We had water erase markers. And 5 dudes put graffiti in the men's room before 5 minutes later every square inch covered with graffiti. Damn. The men's room where? In high school? Oh, yo, mister, that book, I haven't seen, maybe I have seen Gus. The book Kaz is going crazy though. Yeah, shout out Kaz, whoever the fuck, you know who that bull is? Yeah, shout out him, man. Kaz is doing his motherfucking thing out here. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he could do better pieces, though. I feel like he got the skills to do better, put more effort. But I do feel him, he's just trying to get the tag out there. I'm trying to see Kaz really go crazy on, like, make some murals type shit. Put some characters in it, make the letters look crazier. I want to see him, like, step up the artistry. If he could drop, like, a fire-ass piece on everywhere like this, if he could do what he's doing right now but make it like a crazy fucking piece, man, he would be a legend. Cause you could take your time on the pieces, they stay up forever down here. They won't even fucking clean them off. They're not even, now the boy Kaz, he's not even from, Newark, for real. Newark, Delaware, or Newark, Delaware, or Newark, New Jersey. I mean, shit, still, shout out to them, man. fuck it, they're doing their thing. Nobody else was doing it. They fucked 95 up though. I ain't gonna lie. Like nobody, 95 had no graffiti on it. Like probably 10 years ago. Now it's completely smothered in it. Not even 10 years. Like 7 years ago, there was no graffiti on 95 in Chester. Now it's just the whole shit is just covered in graffiti. And that bull Kaz played a big part. So I don't know. I feel kind of on the fence. He did his as a writer though myself. He did his thing. So I could never take that from him. Okay, Jersey. I don't know though, bro. Like, cause he must spend a lot of time down here. Because I don't see how he could be from Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, because that's like 2.5 something hours away. He gotta be from, maybe he's from there, but he gotta live out here somewhere now. I feel like he probably lives in Philly or Delaware, possibly, because I see his shit all the way down in Wilmington. He got Kaz all the way through Wilmington. Like, he don't even, man, he's everywhere, bro. So that's why I'm thinking he must be somewhere, like, centrally localized, because it kind of ends at Wilmington. Once you pass Wilmington, you won't see it. I wonder if he hit Elkton, yo. If he hit Elkton, he's the fucking GOAT. If he went all the way down to Maryland and did it, yeah, he's the GOAT. He's definitely the GOAT. I've never seen anybody out here hit that many spots. Pause. There was guys in Philly though. Late 90s, okay. Yeah, cause like 2000s. I don't really remember 2000s, but I know like 2000, 2019 and shit. There was like no graffiti on 95, maybe a little bit, but all this shit, they covered the fuck out of it, and they don't cover it up. I mean, I guess I don't really care that much. I kind of like looking at the art anyway. It's just that we got a lot of lazy ass artists, so they don't really put up real pieces. It's nothing to like really sit there and revel over, because it's just fucking like one little drawing. Like, I like the old school Philly graffiti. Like, you ever see the bull Meek? His name was Meek. He was like one of the dopest graffiti writers I've ever seen. And he had pieces all over, but his pieces, like, he put time into the artistry of it. And if you haven't seen him, look him up. Look up like artcrimes.com and look up Philly writers. Look up Meek. One of the best writers in Philadelphia, man. He was so fucking talented, bro. I wonder if he still writes. Yeah, for sure, Michael. Pull up anytime you want, man. Get with you, bro. Yeah, real shit, mister. We're in the cracks and crevices of the trenches, the suburbs, the fucking everywhere. Like, you go everywhere. And for some reason, when you're writing, you're like fearless about it too. I don't know why. It's like you get possessed by something that removes all fear you might have. Because we would be out at night, like in the trenches, like in abandoned buildings or wherever the fuck. Crazy. What do you mean, mine? I don't know. I forget if I said something that means that. I don't know. So yeah, it's Southwest Philly. See Center City off in the distance. K Dism, is that a writer? I'm trying to think. Nah, I never heard of that one either. I'm trying to think of some of the writers I used to look up to. Because I stole some styles off of Meek too. Yo, we should start a joint like post graffiti on there. I'll post some of my pieces. I haven't written it in forever, but I still draw. Yeah, look at this shit. Hold on, I'm gonna get out the car to just get a better view. I really wish I could go climb in there somewhere so we could really try to get in a building or some shit. Hold on, let me show you this shit real quick. It looks crazy as fuck in there. Man, they're partying hard as shit up there. There's a bunch of people up above. So this is what's left of the Bartram homes. Southwest Philadelphia. So if you know rapper Reed Dollars is back from this neighborhood. He grew up here at his grandma's house. They're rebuilding it over here, you can see. But yeah, this is Reed Dollars' crib. There's a car pulling up over here. I'm gonna get back in the wheel. They do be doing carjackings over here and shit. I ain't doing. You never know who's watching you live and shit. You gotta be careful when you're live. Yeah, that's Bartram Village, man. R.I.P. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be projects. Well, yeah, it was projects. They knocked it all down, but or boarded it up. Graffiti period. Nah, you know what? I don't know who that piece. That piece is like not that great, honestly. A little sloppy. I doubt they got a big name out here. That's you could tell when people are like just learning how to paint, practicing and shit. Some of them dudes, you might see him put a shitty piece now. He'll come back in a year, put some fire, make you look bad. I think people live back here. There's like RVs and tents and shit. It's like a whole encampment. I think people go fishing down there. But people do now that they knock the projects down. Before, when these projects had still had people in them, people wouldn't come down here to fish. These projects was fucking crazy. dude say how you doing to me? Yeah, that shit's definitely a trap. Nah, matter of fact, yeah, they do. There's like a whole park down there. It's actually really nice. My mom goes for walks down here. Or on God, hand on the Bible. There's that John down there. There's like a nature trail that goes along the river. My mom comes down here and walks on that John. It's cool. Now that the projects are knocked down, you're safe because nobody lives back here. Everybody lives over here on this side. But when the projects were here, yeah, I probably wouldn't do it. Actually, no, the projects still were here when she used to take walks there when the projects were still there. Nobody ever fucked with her. For real, like, it looks crazy, but everybody I ever met from Bartram Village was cool as fuck. So, I don't know. I'm sure they definitely got some wild people back there, though. I mean, but they was alright, though. Yeah, murals are way better. But I'm saying graffiti murals, though, you mean. Like, them Jones is cool, doo-wop is alright. That one's alright. It ain't terrible. The one next to it was lame as shit. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I don't wanna hate on him. He might be a new artist. So I don't wanna discourage, hate, discriminate, player hate. Actually have better art in there. They actually got a skate park back down there, believe it or not. Very random, but they do got a little skate park. It's hard to get to. Oh yeah, 49th. Yeah, just tags and throws, yeah. Oh yeah. I could go. I know that joint goes way back. That's where my mom goes, like back to that the other one that goes to the trail. I did drive. I actually got out the car and like walked over to that back entrance over there. I drove through those projects. I drove through them when they were still fucking open, when people still lived there. It's on the channel somewhere. Like when I first started. When they look for your career enders. Hold on. I gotta pay attention to these potholes right now. That bull is like staring all in my whip. That was kind of fucking weird. Oh, boxcar. Yeah. Hell yeah. What up, Fresh? Were you, mister, were you on the live in Delaware, bro? I found some fire ass art. Yo, you gotta come. If you didn't see that, you gotta be on a live when I go there. Cause dog, Delaware, there's one spot in particular where they got some fucking fire, bro. Like these dudes are super talented. That's why I'm saying Kaz might even be from Delaware, cause the Delaware graffiti scene, mean. I'm trying to tell you, slept on. Somebody fucked this bull's truck up in graffiti too. That's crazy. I would never do that to somebody's car, man. They covered the whole side of this shit too. So now we're in West Philly. It's like University City. This is money over here. You gotta have some money to live over here. This where my ex-girlfriend's dad owned a restaurant over here. And we used to work there. We was there all the time. I think it was this building. Yeah, it was that building. Damn, that's crazy. I feel like when I was like a kid. Not a kid, but yeah, the freight trains in Delaware were crazy too. Like, so there's pieces on the wall and shit, but then there's the freight trains also. So the crazy work, the best work I found was, oh, these houses are crazy right here. Architecture. The best work I found though was like on these like buildings by the train tracks, and then the cargo train pitches, and that joint was crazy too. It's real nice over here. But then you go right up here and you're in the hood again. Copacabana. Coco Cabana. Damn, that's a fucking tongue twister pose. Woodland Ave, yeah, I slide down Woodland Ave. I'm gonna go down Woodland Ave anyway, so I'll just head over there now. Cause this shit it's kind of boring driving around this joint. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we slide down Woodland. Woodland Ave is crazy, bro. Yo, Wolf, you ever ride the L, the Woodland Ave? Is it the trolley or the L? I think it's the trolley. It goes the joint that goes down Woodland Ave to the Darby Loop. Bro, cause I used to ride that every night coming back from cause I lived down at Pete, so I would come from there and I would go to the county a lot. And I'd be riding that trolley up and down Woodland Ave, man. That joint was crazy. We used to smoke blunts on that shit, cigarettes. Like, I seen a video of these kids smoking a blunt on the L recently, and some dude was bitching about it, but he wasn't from Philly, so he didn't understand. Like, motherfuckers will really just smoke a whole blunt right on the motherfucking trolley, dog. That's the 11. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the 11. Man, that joint was crazy, bro. I didn't see bulls smoke hard on that shit. Nah, it's the joint that with no driver. It's like the carts are wide open, like there's nothing. Nobody like comes and checks on the carts or anything. So you can just do whatever the fuck you want. This was back in the day. Yo, but even on the bus, bro, Motherfuckers used to smoke cigarettes on the bus. Like, remember how you could just crack the window open? I think they sealed them so you can't pop the window anymore. But people will really crack the window and light a cigarette and just hold it out the window. And then if the bus driver says something, you just drop it out the window and play stupid. But a lot of times the bus drivers wouldn't say shit, yo. I done seen people smoke hard on the bus. I done seen people smoke all types, cigarettes, weed. Philly's different, man. That's one thing I love about Philly. There's certain things, I ain't gonna lie, there's certain things I hate about Philly. But the things that I love about Philly kind of like outweigh them things, I think. Philly is just like, as long as you're not like shooting people, the cops don't give a fuck. It's like, you call the cops, oh, there's people smoking blunts on the trolley. The cops like, I don't give a fuck. Hang up. The cops in Philly really will let you rock. Like, they kind of, dog, what in the fuck was that? I keep seeing all these crazy transgender drones, but they're not like transgenders. They just look like men. Riding around here, and I seen one in Chester earlier. What is going on? Like walking through the trenches, bro. It's like these white transgenders that look straight like a man, but they just have long hair and they wear like a dress. I'm like, what the fuck? You could tell it's obviously a man, yo. Like, respectfully, but why are there so many of them like creeping through the hood? Like, that's crazy. You remember back in the day, like if someone walked through the hood like that, everybody would bid on them. Like, there's no way he's just gonna walk through the hood like that. Back, I don't know. People probably will still bid on him, matter of fact. Now that I think of it, they just gotta walk down the right block. Yeah, the red and blue seats, real red. And everything else was tan. It was just like the tan bus or the trolley, whatever. But yeah, the bus had the red and blue seats. That was the days, man. Like, Philly was really like there was like no rules, bro. Like living in Philly in like the 2000s, cause that's when we lived in the P. Probably like late, not like 2000s. And man, you just do whatever the fuck you wanted, bro. Shout out to Philly, man. Yeah. That's true. That's true, but they really only do that like when there's been a bunch of shootings in the neighborhood, bro. Cause that's what I'm saying. As long as you're not doing no violent shit, they don't really be giving a fuck. Yo, this car behind me just hit a pole, dog. Just drove it over. But like certain hoods like north, I know they do that shit up north. They probably do that down here. Like if there's a shootings, been a couple shootings, and they know something's going on in that. Cause you know sometimes a beef it'll last for like a couple weeks. You gonna get a coffee? I'm gonna get regular coffee. Oh shit, I just passed the whole joint. People always do that. They like wait till you start driving to do something.
How can I?
I gotta get a small iced latte.
That's it.
Yeah, with butter pecan.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it. That's it. Matter of fact, can I get a ham and Swiss stuffer too, please?
Let me check if you got more.
What's that?
What kind of more you got?
Oh, all right. Loaded hash browns.
Hey, what you say?
The loaded hash browns. You got the loaded hash browns with the cheese on it? Yeah, that.
Alright, that's it.
All right, thank you. Damn, that was really hard to fucking tell that motherfucker what I wanted. I just realized I had my mute on that whole time. Bo's playing music. Sometimes you gotta hit the mute if somebody's playing music. Shit's in the way. Oh my fucking God! That should be petty. YouTube's petty. Like if somebody drives past you playing a copywritten song, they'll demonetize your whole video. So like that song playing behind me, that could possibly demonetize the whole fucking video. It's always the poppies that get me too. It's the poppies every time that get me. I mean, shout out to them. I'll fuck with their music, but man, that's the shit that be getting me caught because they play that shit so loud. It normally wouldn't bother me if it didn't get the shit demonetized. Thank you, bro. I know this little parking lot is probably cracking at night. This one's back in the cut. I know they fucking. Alright, so hold on. I got. Man, this shit feels cold as shit. Man, that shit. That shit feels like they put it in the freezer, bro. It's supposed to put it in the fucking oven. That's drawing. Alright, hold on. I gotta put a map. I get through. Appreciation.
There's
See, I like little joints like this. People just be out here partying, vibing. I think the one kid said, "You a bitch." I don't know if he was talking to me or not. He might not have. Definitely said that shit. Oh wait, what's this boy doing? Bro, people just don't care about stop signs. It's just crazy. Like that bull's ready to just drive straight into me. What time is it? Man, it's time to take a right. That's what time it is. Oh, yo, we should drive down Wyalusing. Wyalusing is where the hoes be at. They be out there selling ass and shit. Alright, let's go down Wyalusing. I bet there's a bunch of women of the night. crawling around up there. I think that's kind of far. Nah, it shouldn't be that far. I see this street, so I think Wyalusing is up a little farther. Let me see. Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on with you? How was your day today? Down here in Southwest Philadelphia. My fault. I'm just trying to fix the camera because it keeps sagging. Like leaning down and shit. So yo, this street we're about to go up is crazy. This street we're about to go up, like this is really probably one of the worst parts of West. And this street up here is fucking crazy. You just see women out there like obviously selling ass. That's basically what they do over here on Wyalusing. They're known for it, like everybody pretty much knows that. Not a secret. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Elisa. That was very nice. That was a very nice comment, though. Shout out to Indonesia. That's dope. We got Indonesia in the building. Indonesia, stand the fuck up, man. Stand up, Indonesia. That's always dope when somebody from another country comes in here. To me, at least, I don't know. That shit's crazy to me. Somebody from across the world is be watching what you're doing. That's dope. Okay, New Zealand in the building too. Damn, we got people from all over. That's crazy. Shout out New Zealand. I heard New Zealanders stand on business too. They don't play games. Watch this next strip up here. I think it's this next couple blocks up here somewhere. It's crazy. You'll see. Wyalusing Ave. Just keep that in mind. Wyalusing Ave. Projects right over here, crazy. Holy shit. Did you see that fucking dip in the street? Yeah, Wolf, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the block where the women be on is no people on it. It's just the women for the most part. once you pass like, and then you know you got the church right there with like the projects behind the church or some shit. It's a weird joint, bro. But I think a lot of them women live back in them little HUD housing behind the church. So I think that's why it's, and then there's no other houses, so it's like easy. Yeah, it's coming up here. So they'll be all up and down here. I guess they're not out today. Yeah, bro. It's like the Kensington in West Philly. Oh, was that the block or is it still up more? I think it was that block. Unless there's a convent. Like a movie for real, bro. Ain't that shit crazy? Like some of the fucking fucked up ass environments we live in, bro. It's like, and then somebody who never lived in no fucked up ass environment, you can't even explain it to them, dog. You could try, but it's like, it'd more be like scary. They'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe someone got shot. Oh my goodness. It's like, all right, chill. Like, I don't want to tell people stories and then they react that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, somebody just got shot here 36 times, like two blocks up. It was just like 2 years ago. 36 fucking times they stood over him and shot into his head until his fucking head turned into a pile of mush. They couldn't fucking, what is it? Describe the body, identify the body until they found his ID. Or somebody, like, they had to do a DNA test because he didn't have his ID, no phone. It sounded like he might have been trying to run down on somebody and got shit splat, like, bad. Yeah, it's normal, bro. Like, there was the other joint on, I think it was on Woodland, that transgender joint. Let me get this green. I want to see him do some wheelies. Oh, doing wheelies now. I should come down. I should come down Wyalusing when the girls are out, like late night. That would be crazy. Like, that would be some fucking crazy footage. Come down. Sometimes they're out during the day though. I've driven down Wyalusing and they were out there. Couple of them trying to flag down cars. They be up in Camden too. There's a few strips in Camden where they be out there heavy, staring into your car, trying to wave you down. I drove past there at one time and John was like, hey baby. It was on a live stream too. People that was watching, they heard that shit. Ten shots. Yeah, the one I'm thinking about, I think it was on 52nd Street, matter of fact. And it was like 36 or something. He said they unloaded, like, it was more than one gun. There was like 9 bullets, 45 bullets. And they just must have unloaded like either they had like a 30-round clip or they was changing clips and kept shooting them in the head. They probably had extended clips, I'm assuming. Cause they shot him in the face fucking like over 30 times. But look that story up because I forget the details, but it's somewhere in that range, bro. They just shot his head until it was mush. Yeah, couldn't identify him. Fucking crazy. Like, Philly's cool and the people are cool, but man, it gets wicked out here. Like, you really gotta make sure you stay out the way. Mind your business. If you go to work, mind your business, you'll be cool. But you want to play around in the streets, man. I'd advise you not. And we on here on Murder Market. Some shit just happened right over here at the train station. I forget what it was. I'm trying to think. I think somebody got shot. I forget what it was. Something crazy just happened over here. That's the last Foreman Mills left in the city. Cause we used to go to the one down in P, like, I think it's where the Walmart is now. They closed all the Foreman Mills down. R.I.P. Foreman Mills. Yeah, exactly, yo. I could walk to that Jones. We live right on like 3rd Street. I live right on 3rd Street, so we could just walk right over there. They had a bunch, man, South Philly had a bunch of spots. And then on Passyunk, we had like, now Passyunk is all these like art stores and like kind of hippie type joints. Back in the day though, we had what? King of Jeans. King of Jeans was the shit, matter of fact. Lil John right there on the corner of Passyunk and I forget the intersection. But yeah, they took down all the good stores in South Philly and made them fucking coffee shops and art galleries. Now you gotta sell a kidney to live in that neighborhood too. You gotta sell a fucking testicle. I love, that was over, I used to live over there too, like 12th and Dickinson and shit. I love that neighborhood, man. All Italian neighborhood, like a lot of old mob guys, like their kids lived over there and shit. Yeah, that was the shit back in the day. All this shit's going abandoned over there too, like Broad and Snyder. McDonald's is gone. I think the Foot Locker's gone and Walgreens just closed down. That Broad and Snyder's like the little Kensington of South Philly now. It's crazy. Yo, what's up, Nancy? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, you worked on 7th and Wolf, bro? What years? I used to work on a, I worked on 7th and Jackson. I worked in like a little Cambodian restaurant. It was between 7th, it was between Jackson and like Cantrell, like one of them little side streets or Winton or some shit. Early 2000s, damn, me too, bro. That'd be crazy if we knew each other. I was on 7th Street every day back then, or almost. We used to get I lived on 4th Street, but the liquor store was on 7th and Snyder. We used to go to that joint, mom and pops. We used to go to mom and pops like every day, get 40s at 211 and Hurricane and all that bullshit. We used to call it Smoker Central. It was just all fiends. And I used to get mad too, because I go to that store every day. It would be the same fiends every day asking for bread. I'm like, bro, I just gave you bread like almost every day this whole week. Like, leave me the fuck alone, man. And then people would be like, oh, don't be mean to him. I'm like, man, you don't know him. That boy ain't shit. Just because a motherfucker's homeless don't mean he's like some nice guy. No, some of them are like the worst. I ain't even gonna go in, bro. I ain't even gonna go in because, you know, some of them is thorough though. Some of them old head smokers is thorough. Like, they will actually give you some game. They'll really tell you what not to do. Yeah, bro. Back in the day when it was okay to disrespect a smoker, you remember them days, bro? I'm fucking dead, bro. Yeah, it used to be acceptable to, like, you know, because we knew though, like, a lot of people that's the super compassionate ones, they don't know what we know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the smokers on a first-hand basis. Like, yeah, some of them is cool, but all of them will try to get over on you. All of them finesse you for some bread the second they get a chance to. All of them did time, or, bro, you know what I'm saying? At least Philly smokers, man, and some of them used to box, so they'll beat your ass. Oh, look, that's the Wheels of Souls Club. They were just doing I'm gonna drive back past that joint. They were just doing a big event there for all the bikers. And I had some homies in the Wheels of Soul. They all died too. That's crazy, bro. 211 in Arizona, Buzz. Oh, the AZ, yeah, the Arizona, bro. Oh shit. Yo, I forgot about the Arizona. The Arizona was crazy. Or the Hydro, the Dro. Remember the Dro? The Dro was like the real gas. The Dro is the real gas. They would tax for that too. People was taxing for the Dro. You might have to come off like a little $20 for that fucking gram. Yeah, motherfuckers was stingy as shit with the Dro. They really try to tax. It wasn't that much better. Like, I guess to us it was though. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, they're good fucking guys, man. Wheels of Soul, every single one of them that I met is good fucking guys. And you know what else this says a lot about that club. Wheels of Soul is the only biker club that'll let any race join. If you fucking stand on business, that's it right there. If you stand on business and you're honest and genuine, they don't care about that color shit. All the other biker gangs don't fuck with it. Wheels of Soul, they'll take you right in. Cause they got some white Wheels of Soul too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had two homies, like, one of my people, hold on, I got a train pass. One of my peoples in Wheels of Soul was in the Philly chapter. He was from Southwest. Polo. I don't know if that name's familiar. Polo, he was a big motherfucker, like 6'4". He lived out Chester though. That's how I knew him, from Chester. but he was from Southwest. He was in Wheels of Soul. Who else? Killamar. Killamar is from the Chester chapter. His pops is Wheels of Soul and shit. So I don't know yet. You might not know the Chester. I know they do events together and shit, but they kind of Chester and like oh yeah. Yeah, the Woodland Club too. I forgot they got another one there, and they got another one in Chester, and they got one somewhere in Wilmington. Somewhere on Wilmington, like the east, west side. I don't know. I drove past it once, but they're deep, bro. I think people sleep on them. If you got problems with them, man, you got problems with people in every fucking city you go to in the Philly tri-state. They're in Camden too. Okay, yeah, no doubt. We're in Upper Darby now. Yeah, so Southwest. I never thought about that. They really do got 2 chapters in Philly. Do they got yeah, they're cool as fuck. Do they got any other clubs like up north or anywhere? I just know about the 2 down here. And I know the Pagans got Outlaws got a joint up in Kensington somewhere. Pagans got one in Chester. I don't know if Pagans got one in Philly. They probably do though. The Pagans are wild, bro. Like the bulls that I know, and I know some Pagans that's cool as fuck too. But like the Wheels of Souls bull is more laid back. The Pagans bulls is fucking crazy, bro. Like they like bro, I ain't even gonna get into it. They just love smoke. Like the Pagans love smoke. They want all the problems, bro. Like Pagans want all the fucking problems. Yeah, but some of them is still cool as shit. But man, some of them boys is fucking out of control. I know the Pagans and Wheels of Soul had some big problems. Some shootings were involved and shit. Okay. They honestly, bro, they probably had to leave because I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I mean, they were beefing with the Wheels of Soul bad, bro. There was a John. I forget if it was Wheels of Soul were having a picnic or the Pagans were having a picnic somewhere up in like Montgomery County, and I guess they got word. And whoever it was, so I think the Wheels of Soul actually were having a picnic, and the Pagans pulled up on the picnic and just started shooting. And I think they killed somebody. So I don't know what happened before that, if whatever it was their reason to do that. 69th Street. Oh shit. Wait, got into it with who, the Pagans or the Wheels of Soul? Damn, look at that joint. Got some. I'm gonna keep it PG. That joint look fucking. Boy. The Pagans used to have some like neighborhoods in Chester where it was like the whole neighbor. It was almost like a gang neighborhood, but it was Pagans. It was motorcycle club. But same. I mean, it was the same shit. If they run a neighborhood, it's like that. But they were down in some village. It was like pagan neighborhood, and they would fuck people up for going down there if you wasn't a pagan or you wasn't from around there. But it's pretty much flipped. They moved out, Marcus Hook, Chichester, and shit. A lot of them moved out far, like out in the woods and shit, Chad's Ford and shit. Cause some of the pagans got money. Don't get it twisted. Like some of them dudes, some of the Wheels of Souls dude got money. A lot of them do actually. The majority of them got some type of paper. Oh, the pagans. Yeah, see, that's one thing. Some of the pagans can be fucking disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. But I know a few of them that are cool as fuck. One of them I grew up with. So I know him forever. I know he's a good guy. I know a couple of them are. But yeah, I seen a few of them that were like kind of a little too much maybe. Oh yeah, I be down here sometimes. My cousin lives over here, my boy, so I used to live right around the corner from here. I'll drive down my block, it was right up here. Okay, 57th. 57th and Woodland. You know who else was heavy down there? The Cambodians. There's still a few of them around, but they used to be all down Woodland. And Cambodians had a lot of blocks. Where I think 48th and Woodland was a big Cambodian block. And them bulls wasn't playing, man. Some of them bulls was stone cold killers. And if you know, you know. If you grew up around them, you know Woodland Ave, or you know South Philly, 7th Street, man, you know them Cambodian bulls was killers, some of them. They were not fucking playing. And I had some, cause I used to be down there, I worked at a restaurant, I had some Cambodian like OGs that was really like that too. Some of the OGs were really like that, Cambodians. Some of them were in the Khmer War. Like some of them old heads came from that war where they was just like killing everybody. And some of them old heads already got like 20, 30 bodies. And then they move here to America. People try to play with them like they're pussy. They just start laying shit down. Then they raise their kids. And their kids just, this is like what they know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them kids would be going, Cambodian kids go crazy. And they was cool too. If you know them, you know, we had a couple little rumbles, fisticuffs with them back in the day in South Philly though. We did have a few little fisticuffs with the Cambodians, but I was always on good terms with them aside from, that was just little neighborhood shit. Like we walking through one of their blocks. You know how it was back in the day. People didn't want you walking through their neighborhood, so they'd be like, what are you doing? Especially because I'm white, so they'd be like, oh, what are you doing down here, white boy? And it's like, you have to fight. You know how it is. If you don't fight, it's like, even if you're gonna lose, you just have to fucking try to at least punch somebody, like show some kind of effort. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Yeah, Crip. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you know, you definitely from Philly. Yeah, the TRG, Tiny Rascal gang. Yeah, they were the same ones down 7th Street. They were TRG. We had, cause I used to be on 7th Street. I had a reporter. I guess he was trying to like investigate the gang. So he came up to me and two of my boys. It was late night too. We were chilling on the park. You know that little park on Jackson? It's like between, I think it's like 6th and Jackson right there. And there's that little park, and then there's like the high rise for the old heads. We were chilling in that park late night drinking, and some like, he looked like he was gay or something, like respectfully, and he just pulled up to us like walked right into the park. He had this big ass camera around his neck, and we were all just thinking about robbing him, bro. We were like, who the fuck is this bull coming into this park on 5th Street at this time of night? We were looking at him like, man, he's burnt. And but the way he came up to us so confident, it was like, I just respected it though. He just came up, he was like, listen, I'm doing a story on the TRG. And on TRG, have you guys heard of TRG, the Cambodian gang? I'm like, nah, bro, what? Like, get your bitch ass out of here. We kicked him out the park. He looked so disappointed, but it's like, bro, what are you trying to get us to like tell on people, or what are you doing? Like, don't you see we're in the same neighborhood? You want me to get fucking smoked? I ain't doing all that. Yeah, they was heavy on 7th Street. You know where else they were heavy on? They were heavy on fucking, what else? Omni. I think they still be up Omni a little bit. 5th Street and Omni. Oh, they were up Chester too? I didn't know that. I didn't know they were up there in West Philly. What is Chester, West Philly, or it's like the border of Southwest? It's West Philly, I feel like the unofficial border. Yeah, I didn't even know they were up there at 68th Street. I think a lot of them bulls, like the TRG bulls, a lot of them got booked. Like, so a lot of them are doing life or doing serious time. So they cleared a lot of them neighborhoods out because them bulls was into some serious shit. And they was connected with the Cali gang, so they be getting work from Cali. They were getting good ass work from Cali, bud that we couldn't get, all type of shit back in the day. Half them motherfuckers is in jail now. That's crazy. They locked them. They locked all them up and they just pretty much had like the neighborhood got overrun by black people. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Neighborhoods change. Shit, that neighborhood wasn't Cambodian before they moved over there, so it's a cycle that never ends. Yeah, 68th Street, yeah, all the way down there. Yeah, I didn't know they were over there. I didn't even know they were over that way. This is still Upper Darby. We're gonna slide down Darby. We're gonna go. I'm going to the hood. Like, do you know any of the hoods out here in Delaware County? I think this is Lansdowne, actually. Technically, this is Lansdowne. I'm trying to think if I go this way, if it'll take me down to Baltimore Ave. I don't know. I should go back up to 69th Street. I know Upper Darby. I don't know Lansdowne like that. How the fuck is this a two-way street? Like, this is not a two-way street, but it is somehow. So you have to wait at the end of the block for somebody to come. Close. Is this shit a one way? Oh, I think it is. Coolest white boy since Michael Jackson. I just seen that comment. I didn't even see that. Oh, you lived up there too, okay. You know, Folkcroft turned into the hood a little bit. It used to be real quiet, nice back there, but it's kind of like turning into the hood a little bit. A lot of these little towns now are getting worse. Like, you be hearing about shootings over there, and you never heard about shit like that before. Around, like, out here, well, Upper Darby always been crazy. And the old heads, they be saying, oh, Upper Darby was so nice. Man, I heard the stories about them old heads in Upper Darby. They had gangs and all that. You had the Long Lane gang, you had the Sunshine Road gang. That Sunshine Road is my old block that we drove back through. Them little skinny ass blocks we drove through. That was my old block. Yeah, right next to 69th Street. Now, Upper Darby is a place where people will press you a little bit. Like, some places you could kind of just walk through. Don't make eye contact. Nobody's worried about you. Upper Darby, like, motherfuckers will actually say something to you. You be trying to mind your business. Yeah, Upper Darby, bro. Upper Darby's crazy. It's only gotten worse. Upper Darby's worse now than before, bro. It's more shootings now. You hear about a lot of shootings in Upper Darby. You didn't hear about that like that back in the day. I mean, you did, but not like now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, even Clifton Heights got some spots, like off of Baltimore Ave, around Baltimore Ave, some different spots. There was just a shooting over there. Remember where the 7-Eleven is at? Somebody shot their uncle at the 7-Eleven. I was going to pick my brother up because he lives down in Drexel Hill. I went down there to pick him up, and the whole 7-Eleven was taped off. I'm like, damn, I wonder what happened. I go look this shit up. It's like, oh shit, somebody shot their fucking uncle. God damn. What the fuck did your uncle do, man? What did your uncle do? Like to clap your uncle? He must have done some grimy shit. Like, who the fuck claps their uncle, bro? And he killed him. He killed him too. Yeah, I mean, some people, there's a lot of Philly people that know what's up though. Like, I got a lot of people from Philly, and they know what's up. Like, they know that, like, the county, we be on the same shit. They know that, but it's a lot, because a lot of Philly dudes, especially dudes that hustle or be in a mix out here, know, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll come to Philly with respect, they'll come out here with respect, everybody's Gucci. And we're on the same time for real, but I just feel like the real recognize real at the end of the day. At the end of the day, because you got people from the county that's straight fraudulent. You got people from Philly that's fraudulent. You got real from both places too. All I care about is, can I trust you? Will you stab me in the back? Like, would you try to fuck my girl? Shit like that. That's the type of shit I care about. Like, do you have morals? Do you believe in God type shit? Yeah, it wasn't, I think it was about a year ago. I think it was last year. Probably around this time of year. But yeah, just look it up. Clifton Heights shooting 7-Eleven. Or just put up man shoots uncle. It was right there. What was that all about? What are these people doing? Oh shit. Shit, excuse me. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, you definitely from out here, man. The county is really like an extension of Philly, bro. I feel like that about Delaware too. I feel like Delaware, like you be out Wilmington, it's like the same shit. It feels like you're around here. I'll be out Camden, Jersey. Even some of them little spots, like you be out Delran, Jersey. Them spots feel like out here too. Oh, media, okay. I went to Strathaven High School for like 2 years. I got kicked out, but then I came back and graduated there. But we went to school with the South Media kids. You know, South Media, like Vernon Street. So I got a bunch of peoples down there on Vernon Street in South Media. Media is nice, man. I would move. I was looking at apartments over there not too long ago. It's just too much, bro. But they do got a little joints, couple joints that are not bad. But my credit was fucked up, so they wouldn't rent to me. Now I'm building my credit up, so I think we should be in better shape. South Auckland, okay. Oh, he shot him over car repairs? That's what it was, bro? See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about, bro. The dumbest ass shit, man. People will crash over the dumbest shit. Oh, South Auckland, okay. Yeah, you know what? I heard New Zealand got some hoods. I heard y'all got some wild little spots over there. I actually have heard that. Y'all got like the biker gangs or the motorcycle clubs. I know some people get offended when you call it a biker gang. They be like, it's not a gang. I was locked up with a pagan and I called it a biker gang. He's like, it's not a fucking gang. He was so mad about it with like the way he said it. Like, damn, bro, alright. I think this is Alden right here. I'm not positive. Lots of gangs, okay. Oh, so you got a lot of gangs out there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, every city, man. And it doesn't matter where you go. Every city got some spots. Every city got some spots where people's poor, trying to figure out how to get to the bag. Man, these kids are lazy. They all got the e-bikes, man. We had to pedal our bikes. I had to pedal my motherfucking bike. Oh yeah, yeah, Drexel Hill is cool. Drexel Hill got some Drexel Hill shit happens over there too. I think it was about a year ago, about a year something ago. Some kid got stabbed. Oh, I think we're in Drexel Hill. Are we? I think we are, matter of fact. But I mean, Drexel Hill is still nice, as far as I'm concerned. It's still nice. It just be random shit you hear about that happens. You'll walk around here all day and nobody will bother you. You know what I'm saying, Will? You have to fucking pedal bike, dog. No fucking e-bike. Kids are bitches, bro. It's like, no, I ain't gonna. You know what? Cause I would've got one of them shits too. If them shits was around when I was growing up, yeah, I would have been on one of those too. Fuck that fucking 12 speed. Fuck that nut ass 12 speed. Oh, this is fucking dead end. That shit didn't even give no warning, man. It's a dead end. Check them out. Yeah, facts. Bro, I used to be the worst with stealing bikes. Like, I would be just like walking somewhere. Like, I'd be walking to work and I just see a bike there and I just hop on that shit, ride it to work, and then I would just leave it there. I would take anything. I took one bull's bike. The tires were flat and I still took that shit. I was dirt ball, man. That's crazy. Hold on, I just gotta pull the map up. It's gonna disconnect real quick. Alright, I'll be back. What you know about Darby Township, though? Was it? What, the original Hellcat, right? I didn't even see it, bro. He said the original Hellcat. Oh, you talking about the, oh yeah, GT Dino, damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, dog. I had to back out the Huffy. You feel me? It is what it is though, but I had to back the Huffy out, man. Bro, I'm seeing 666 everywhere. Look at this fucking pizza place's phone number. It's 666. Stop playing. I just seen this shit the other day. How, bro? Nah. Nah, I ain't eating no food. If the phone number is 666, I ain't eating that shit. Fuck. What do I look like, man? Motherfuckers trying to send you to hell. They're cursing the food. I'm saying, yo, did you see the taxi service? Oh, you don't live in Philly no more. Bro, the taxi service now, like, because you know they still got the taxi service where you could pay cash if you don't got, like, if you just only got cash. For real, like, the hustlers and shit be riding in them joints. Bro, the taxi cab in Philly is 215-666-6666. I'm like, hell nah, bro. I'm not calling that fucking phone number. Why is everything, man? I don't know, bro. That shit drawing. Cause you could get the option to not do it. Like they'll tell you, okay, is this phone number okay? And you're gonna say yeah. Man, I'd be like, hell no, bro. You gotta fucking change that shit. Oh, you got booked in Darby Township? Damn, bro. What'd you get booked for? My mayor just got booked down there too. Cause it's such a small little spot, so the cops could just swing through whenever they want, and you can't really do shit. It's just like a loop. Oh, you seen that joint too? Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Something's going on, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on. There's a lot of weird shit in the air, bro. I think it's Sharon Hill now. Or nah, I think it's still Land. No, yeah, it's Lansdowne still. Yeah, man. Cause you know when you get a phone number. No, that's the joint I just drove past, bro. Yeah, that's the joint I just drove past. I was saying that. The pizza place, it said that's the number, it was 666. That was pizza, wasn't it? That's Baltimore Ave right there. We're gonna go head down Darby Township. We'll slide through Sharon Hill and then Darby Township. Sharon Hill got like some little hoods down here too, matter of fact. Yeah, bro. Cause you know when you get a phone number, they ask you like they give you options like, is this a good phone number? It's not like you just get stuck with 666, 6666. Oh, I sound like, yeah. Bro, I passed that. I got arrested at the Darby Loop, and they locked me up in the holding cell back up the hill. You know the little police station up the hill in Darby? And yeah, I had to spend the night there. It was July 4th. Bro, we were at this party over in Fulcroft. And well, Folsom, I think. Folsom is the one that's closer to Darby, right? Yeah, it was Folsom. I think, I forget. But yeah, I passed out at the Darby Loop. I popped some Zans with July 4th. I popped some Zans earlier that day. But I thought I was cool, so I just started drinking and shit. So now I think we're in Sharon Hill. Damn, she was kind of bad. She was looking at me. We just locked eyes. I think she was like a young buck though, man. Some of them young joints, like you couldn't even tell if she was fucking 25 or 17. See, that's why I try to not even look. I be trying to not even look, man. She was a nice joint though. I ain't gonna lie. Running shit, nah, I never did that. I definitely used to hustle, but I was never no kingpin and shit. I got a little bit of money though. I got a little bit, I mean, but never like the most amount of cash I ever had from just hustling was 10 bands. I got 10 bands up, and then I got locked up for nut shit. And then that was the end of my hustling career. I came home, I'm like, man, fuck all that. Cause it's like, yo, that street money is not your money. That's what people don't understand. They be in the streets getting all this money. You might even run it up to $1 million. But guess what? If the motherfucking FBI could just come and take that, that's not your money, bro. That's the Fed's money. They're gonna take that shit. If you got money in a bank account from your job or something, they can't take that from you. You getting money on a block, you can't account for it. You haven't paid taxes in the last 5 years. Yeah, you're smoked. You know what I'm saying? Out of here. Nah, 10 bands was cool, bro. I'm saying compared to a lot of people that hustle, 10 bands is cool. But I mean, I know people that got, bro. I know people that got so much money put up that it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, 10 bands is like, but nah, 10 bands is 10 bands. That's like you're on your way to getting some real money. But in that period of time, one of my homies got killed. He got shot over, and I ain't even gonna talk about it. But all this shit was going on, bro. And then I got locked up. These like CIs were trying to set me up, but I knew one of the CIs from high school. As soon as I seen confidential informant, they were trying to set me up. I knew one of the CIs from high school, and I don't think he didn't think I recognized him, but I knew he used to get money in high school, and he snitched on people. He came up. This is like 10, 15 years later. He fucking came up to me, was trying to buy off me. I'm like, oh nah, this bull trying to set me up. And he was acting like I didn't even know him, so I acted like I didn't even know him either. Like, I was just like, nah, I don't sell drugs. I got like offended. I'm like, what do I look like? You think I look like a fucking drug dealer? Get away. They was on my ass for a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But they could never get me because I could always tell when it was a CI. Like, the CIs, they come out on some random shit. You don't know who they're like. Usually the CI, like, you don't know where they moved from. Their background story be all weird. You can pretty much always tell if it's a cop trying to cop. But some people can't read the play. Like, my brother could not read the play, and the CI ended up. So I moved to Florida. I'm like, man, I came out of jail. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm getting out of here. The cops is on my dick anyway. Even if I don't break the law, they still follow me around and shit. So I'm like, man, fuck this. And I moved to Florida. And my brother kept hustling, and he ended up selling to a CI that I told him not to sell to. He did anyway. And then he got booked. Dumbass got booked, man. Selling to a boy I told him not to fucking sell to. Because I knew the boy was a cop. I got that spidey sense. As soon as I see it, I'm like, yeah, he's a cop. My brother didn't want to believe me, man. But that shit wouldn't have happened if I was there. I wouldn't have let him do that. But because I moved away. That shit is not for everybody either, bro. Like, some people just can't. They're just not good at doing it. He got like, some people get robbed a lot because they just do stupid plays. They don't know how to do like smart plays. And at the end of the day, everyone ends up losing anyway. Everybody ends up getting booked at some point. If you don't get booked, you get shot and fucking killed. Like, that's basically how it always ends, man. Yeah, jail or death. That's exactly what it is, bro. That's the only ways out. Unless, like, I know, like, I got an old head from Chester that, alright, we're in Darby now. You'll recognize this. Oh wait, no, I think we're in Yaden. Are we? We're like Yaden, Darby area. But fuck was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm cooked. I was smoking a blunt like half this drive. Y'all didn't even know it, did you? Yeah, I've definitely seen that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Wolf, that's what really took me down. I used to just sell the drugs. I did not take the shit. I was selling, I had Zans, I sold Zans, Coke, and weed. I just had them 3 Johns on deck. Anytime you called me, I had that. Sometimes I had a Perks in, sometimes I had a dog food in. Whatever I could get a price on. But I always had the Coke, Zans, and weed. Like, that's what I was mainly known for. But if I got like something else for cheap, I call around, yo, I got this, that, and the third. But usually it's just them three things. But yeah, it's just, man, it's not like, it is a fun lifestyle though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, You get a lot of pussy when you're hustling, bro. Like women really love dudes that are out here in the streets getting money like that. Like women really like fuck with that. They just can't help it. Like good girls too. Like they, I don't know. That's why I don't like girls that smoke weed, cause I don't want a girl that's got like a separate plug. Like she got a weed plug. Nah, like if you're gonna go see the plug, I need to come with you. You know what I'm saying? My girl can't be going to a plug without me. You feel me? I'm just telling y'all. But yeah, as soon as I started taking the drug, I got real bad on the Xans. I did the coke a little bit, but real heavy on the Xans, and I drank on top of them. And I just fucked my life up, bro. I couldn't stay out of jail. I was just addicted, man. I was in George W. Hill withdrawing from Xanax. It was like the worst week of my life. I thought I was gonna die. It was so bad that they gave me Xanax when I was in jail because they thought I was gonna have a seizure. So I actually got Xanax in jail. That was crazy. Oh, Klonopin, but Klonopin's like the same shit. Yeah, bro. Yo, the plug, man, listen, bro. When I was the plug, I be burning shit down. I'm just telling you what it is. And it is what it is. Like, I ain't saying like your girl might be cool, but if your girl wants, like, if she goes and cops from the plug, like, without you too much, bro, he probably is knocking that thing down. You know what I'm saying? You just better hope that man don't got bigger dick than you and you're fine. If he got bigger dick than you and she's your coach. I was just playing. But no, that's real rap. I don't fuck with like girls that smoke too. I don't like girls that like smoke blunts and shit like that. My girl smokes, but she just goes to the dispensary and just gets the shit there. She don't be doing that much. She's not like, she don't be in the streets anyway. She's not hitting up a plug or doing none of that. That's the only time I'll fuck with a girl that smokes weed. If her plug is the dispensary, then I could rock with her. But if I find out she's fucking one of the cannabis technicians, I'm flipping the table over in that joint. You heard? Like you got her going to the dispensary, you think it's all good, and you come out and find out the cannabis technician is cracking. Yeah, this one is 37% THC. I got a little in the car if you want to smoke later. Oh yeah, bro, the perks, because you used to be able to get the perk 30s for like $10-15. I could get them for 10 at first, but then they went up to 15 and 20, and then they just kept going up. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit. We used to get Oxy 80s for $20, bro. In my neighborhood, at least, back in Garden City, it's like a little small, like housing authority joint back by Chester, like right outside of Chester, like Brookhaven area. But they got like a little projects. It's kind of grimy in there. And that was the dope, like that was the drug spot. You get anything. You come down our way, we'll get you anything. And it was all white bulls too. It was like white projects. Y'all probably never seen anything like it. I gotta drive y'all through Garden City. But that's where I was getting money at. I was just hustling there. Cause then it's a lot of towns around it where the kids got money. So they would come to Garden City to grab. And you got mad fiends that live in the neighborhood too. This is like the perfect layout to trap and get money. Like anybody really could do it, but you gotta, if you don't know everybody, it's only a matter of time until somebody robs your ass. What strip club they got down here, bro? Let me find out. You was going up in Lou Turks. They got the what's this? The probation office. The cops got the shooting range back here. Sometimes you drive by when they're having shooting practice and you hear boop, boop, boop. Oh wait, is it that? Or not, I think it's coming up. I had to do DUI classes over here too. He said, why tell him it's human nature? What, the Bennett? What you mean? I'm confused. Nah, I was talking about the, Nah, we're in Darby. We're in Darby still. We're just cutting through down here to Darby Township. It's like a whole little... Darby Township is like not even a township. I don't even know why the fuck they call it that. It's just like this one little loop of houses. They got like a projects, John, and then they got a bunch of townhouses. But it's just all one big neighborhood. But them bulls, man, there's bulls down there to get money. Some of them dudes, they'll pull some bikes out. You'll see some dudes, oh, it's right here. You'll see bulls coming out here pulling some bikes out. Like nice joints. You'll see people pulling choppers out. You know, ninjas, you got the Gixxers, 4-wheelers. You come in right time. But this neighborhood was a lot of money getters. This neighborhood was known for not money getters in the 90s, especially. Big time hustlers came out of here. Oh, that's a wild you go through. Oh, nah. Oh, you're asking in the neighborhood that I lived in. Nah, it's called Garden City. It's like Brookhaven area. If you were to look at it on a map, it's called Crum Creek Manor on Google Maps. It's just like this little horseshoe of like HUD housing. It's old. It's like the old houses though. But it's right outside of Chester, so it's not technically in Chester. But we grew up right outside of Chester, so all of our connections was in Chester. Always have friends in Chester. That's why you see me in Chester a lot. I really is damn near like grew up half my life in Chester, it seems like. Even though we didn't live there, but it was right there though. But you know, these houses right here, they accept, these are low income houses, believe it or not. And they look mad nice. But they accept housing vouchers and shit. Oh, it's prom night. Is it prom? Then they had that whole joint set up. Yo, I love how black people go crazy for prom. Like a black prom is different. Black proms hit different, bro. Cause I went to one. I was fucking with this joint over in actually right up the street from here. When I was like a kid, and I went over to her her prom. That shit was lit. That shit was nothing like my prom. Chocolate Factory, I don't even know where that's at. He said pause. Oh, there was a midget over there with a fat ass. Damn, I wish I had the camera on it. Bro, did y'all see the midget with the fucking turkey? That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would knock one of the midgets down, man. Them joints be thick, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. Some of them midgets be thick. Oh, she was bad too. Damn, Darby Township got some bad bitches, bro. I need to holler at some Darby Township joints. Yeah, 291, yeah. BM from Chester, okay. Chester, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Low key, Chester does have some bad bitches. You'll see some nice joints in Chester, bro. People think Chester's just all like dirty and shit, but yo, you'll see some nice joints in Chester, and they'll be cool as shit too. Some of them is a little too gangster for me, but some of them is cool as fuck. There was one John, I used to be in love with this John, and she was selling hard. Like, she's so all tight, but she was the coolest John ever. And I finally got her. I used to nag her all the time, like, give me a number. You should come out with me, chill sometime. Because she was my plug. I used to get double ups of hard from her. I always be telling her, yo, you need to come out with me. Like, well, you never fuck with a white, you don't want to fuck with a white bull. She's like, no, it's not even like that. Finally gave me we finally went out, but she took me out to her plug in Wilmington. She was giving me her plug though. That was our first date, was her giving me the plug. Nah, I don't know about that shit. Can I turn? Oh, I can't even turn it there. Z-Fang, what up, bro? My fault, I missed you there. Yeah, see, like, these houses are nice, but these joints is low income, though. Like, you could use housing vouchers on them and all that. You get a nice-ass house. I don't know, I think some people might own them, too. It's like mixed income, you could probably say. What the fuck was that? Is that a bird? On 290, oh, alright. Yeah, nah, I don't know where it's at. Is it still there? Yo, that shit was super loud. What the fuck? I don't even think the camera really like gave y'all the full vibe. Like, I felt like a force, like it was like electronic force came out that motherfucker, bro. I almost lost my balance. That's one of them fake bird drone drones. Oh, Boeing. Oh, alright. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, going out by the hotels. Matter of fact, yo, we should, man, it's Friday night. I bet them hotels in Essington are gonna be lit tonight. Cause I got a little time to kill still. I can stay live for a little minute. We slide out Chester. Chester's definitely lit right now. The hoods are probably outside right now. Yeah, the hood is outside right now in Chester. You slide out there. We'll just take 291. Fuck it. Let's see if any crackhead antics are going on at the Red Robin. What is it? Red Robin? No, it's not a Red Robin. What is that shit? What's the joint that's like before the diner? There's like. Oh, okay. Dude, you fucking live everywhere, dog. I think once you come up here, yeah, this is Sharon Hill now. Yeah, so Sharon Hill's a little crazy too, but they got nicer houses and shit over here though. I feel like Sharon Hill's still like nice in some ways, but people be talking about Sharon Hill like it's the trenches. I don't know. I know some guys though from Sharon Hill that are definitely staying on business. So like I know some official guys from Sharon Hill. But if you're driving through it, don't really look like you're in the hood like that. Yeah, I see that, bro. I used to stay in tellies though. The telly life, it would really be bouncing all over the place. I stayed at tellies in fucking where? I'm trying to think. Oh, I stayed in the Jones in Tinicum. I stayed in some Jones in Jersey. Matter of fact, there was one in like outside of Camden. I stayed at for a minute. I used to have a job. I used to work in Cherry Hill, so I just stayed at this little telly over there. The joint was grimy as shit. Wait, is that? I'm trying to think. Can I take this shit down here? Can I take that all the way to Chester? I'm trying to think. And this little neighborhood is wild over here. Yeah, this little neighborhood gets real dense when you turn in here. I stayed in John No. Let's see how much you know about Chester. You ever heard of the Highland Inn? Or what is it? The Highland Motel. I stayed at the Highland Motel for a minute. That is by far the grimiest. That is by far the grimiest telly in the county, at least. That joint, cause it's a long-term stay shit, so it's like damn near like the projects or something. Oh, the game's about to start, isn't it? I don't know if this is Sharon Hill or Darby Township. With that little hood back there in the cut. It's like a real small, it's just like a little square right there. I don't know if that kid was yelling at me or what. Wait, matter of fact, which way am I going to get to Chester? I should go straight, shouldn't I? I'm trying to think, 'cause I don't know this area that well. So I looked at the comments and almost missed it late. Yeah, bro. You're like, yo. Like, what the fuck could he possibly want? They're a bunch of little ass kids. Oh, that Highland Motel, yeah, that joint is crazy. Then there was the two over by Best Buy. You got the one that's right next to Best Buy. And then you got the one that was across the street from Best Buy. The one that was across the street from Best Buy had a whole organized prostitution ring and drug ring going on. And they got shut down, and now they knocked the whole shit down. They didn't just close it, they knocked it the fuck down. Because it was like a maze, and it was like perfect setup to go back. Because it was like a maze, and then there's a dead end at the bottom. So they would just sit down there, girls selling ass, dudes out there hustling. And there was no way for cops to see it. But FBI ended up doing this big raid on it, cleared that whole joint out, shut it down, knocked it down. Oh, the Bob Furniture store. Oh shit. I'm supposed to go straight. Let's see if I can gun it in front of this bull. I don't know, he got a charger though, he might cook. I hope this bull cooks so I can get behind him. Yeah, I gotta get over. Oh yeah, we got it. I knew somebody with lunch. I knew one of them was gonna take a lunch break. Oh, we're back, are we back like Delmar Village? Is that where we're at? Cause I didn't know this went right into, oh damn, I didn't know Darby Township went right into Delmar Village. Yeah, see, this little joint became like a hood too. You know the story about it, the first black family that moved in here, they was like lighting their shit on fire and like protesting, harassing them. They kicked them out of the neighborhood. But now a lot of blacks moved in. It's like 50-50 now. But everybody's cool, like blacks and whites. Everybody gets along together. Yeah, Fallcroft. But this is Delmar Village, though. That's the name of this little neighborhood. And this is Delmar Drive or Delmar Avenue or some shit. Some shit. I don't know. These houses right here was always mad weird to me. These like weird ass looking houses. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been back here in a minute. I never lived in none of these places, but pretty much any one of these, I done tagged something. I done knocked something down. I done smashed the shorty in every one of these neighborhoods. I used to fuck with a joint down here for a minute. I was fucking her probably. I say I fucked her every day for like a good 2 months. Fucked her every day for like 2 months, and then, you know, kept it pushing. Just wasn't working out. It's me, it's not you. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, nah, I was just going to I just wanted to show those little houses back there. Them houses is weird as shit. I just wanted to put them on a video. People watch back later. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I never lived down here. I was just saying I was fucking with some chick down here. I was fucking with some chick down here back 20 years ago. Or maybe even longer. I was in high school. Bro, when I was in high school, man, yo, I used to bro, my body count is just from high school is crazy. It slows down when you get older, but my body count just from a young boy, bro, I took it on a tour. You know what I'm saying? I took my show on the road. Look, I did smash Johns out here, pretty much every town. Folkrore, Brookhaven, Chester, Upper Darby, Aston, what else? Chichester. I'm trying to think, but then I took it on the road. I was hopping on a train, I was had a joint in Abington, Willow Grove. Yeah, I was out there, Bucks County, giving them work too, and Philly. I mean, Philly just by default, you know. I was a munch in it. Yeah, I was a munch, bro. I was definitely a munch. I swear to God, when MySpace dropped, oh my God. Oh my God, when MySpace dropped, my boy, over. Bro, man. Let me chill, bro. Yo, when MySpace came out was so lit, bro. Yeah, we was putting in pain on MySpace. So I gotta say about that. Oh man, I didn't take 2 Johns from out Kensington. Both of them was from the Badlands. Bad Puerto Rican Johns. Media, Rose Valley. Where else? Florida. I was down Florida for a minute. So West Palm, Lantana, and Lake Worth. Just naming all the towns that I smashed the joint, and it's crazy, yo. Glen Olden, matter of fact, right over here, there was a joint on this next block over here that I used to smash. Joint Bunny, her name is Bunny. She's like a stripper or some shit. Still fucking stripper. I still give her the work. Fucking. Yeah, the joint. The joint, I ain't gonna lie, my joint in Willow Grove, she was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was enough. But that was a joint you probably beat it every day for like 2 weeks or something. Keep it rolling. Maybe hit it like once or twice a day, and then relocate. Bro, if any women hear this, they're gonna think I'm the biggest pig ever. But keep in mind, this is like over 20 years ago. I'm not like that now at all. Man, bro, MySpace was the shit. Cause MySpace, you could go on a comment, John, and like leave a little message on her homepage. Like, and then they had the message system, and everybody was on MySpace, and the girls were all on there trying to meet dudes. The girls would hit you up, like the Mad Johns hit me up on MySpace. Matter of fact, none of the Johns that I messed with off of MySpace, I messaged them, not one. No, one. Yeah, maybe there might have been like 2. But the rest of the Johns just hit me up. Yeah, man, nah, I don't live like that, bro. I just don't even got time for it. And plus, after a while, it's like, after a while, it's like it's just like sex is sex. Like you really only need one joint. Like what's the difference? Like, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just really have just one joint and just stick to that. You be running around with doing all that, and that shit gets stressful. Then there's all this time that you could potentially be getting money or like going to school. You wasting all this time just sleeping around and shit. I wasted years off my life like that. It was fun though. I got some good stories from it. Let me over. Yeah, once you get old, bro. You just, I mean, I guess some dudes keep going, but man, it's like once you get older, bro, you got priorities. Like I ain't got time for it. And the worst thing is that when females know you're like that, or when they know you got a girl, they be trying to get you even more. They trying to get you to cheat. They be trying to get you way more. Once you're not in that, like, once you're done your whore phase, the men got a whore phase. Once you're done that, yeah, then that's when they be on you even more. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the easiest way. If you're talking to, if you like see some girl you kind of think she's cute or something, and you flirt with her a little bit at work, just tell her you got a girl, and she's gonna want to be trying to get with you so much more. Just lie. Even if you don't got a girl, just lie. Just be like, I got a girl. They be on you even more. It's crazy, bro. I don't know why they do that. Now I know why girls don't like each other. You know, I heard mad girls say I hate other girls because they be doing shit like that. Yo, bro, you don't gotta say pause on that, because if that makes me have to like think about it a little too much, and then that's like, yo, it's the Jones. If you gotta like put thought into it, it's like, oh, that's too much. Time to think about what that means. Yeah, now you gotta pause it. But prior to him saying that, I wouldn't have even thought. I'm done. Nah, that's it. I'm gonna stop. I'm done. Yeah, I didn't mean to get on the highway either. Well, fuck it, let's slide through Chester. Let's see what's going on in the city. There's probably a lot of people out right now. I did a joint like that the other day. My man said, he's like, I had to think too hard, and then when I realized what that meant, bro, he was like, yo, don't be posing shit like that. I'm like, my bad. It was a bad joint too. I ain't even gonna repeat it. Matter of fact, we just hop off on Edgemont. Providence and Edgemont. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what part of Edgemont that comes out to. Oh, it comes out to the bottom. Oh, alright. That waterfront's not even really there. It's just like a parking lot. They pretty much took that joint down, bro. They pretty much took that shit down. I be going there sometimes in the morning, like I'll take a little walk around. but it's really just parking lots now. You remember, it used to be that big, wide open parking lot that ended right on the river. We used to go swimming in that joint, bro. In that dirty ass water. We used to go swimming in that, bro. We'll hop right off that dock, right into that funky ass water. Bro, I saw a dead body get pulled out of there, and I would still go swimming in it. I don't know, it was just like, I just didn't really think about that when I was a kid. I just didn't give a fuck. Yeah, we would jump right in that water. Old heads would see us doing it and be like, man, get the fuck out of that water. We came out fine though. I mean, I might be a little shot out, but I don't think it's from the water. It's probably more from like 10 years of Xanax addiction, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the water, I was cool for real. I didn't grow a third eye or anything. They pretty much, the waterfront where that was, they just knocked it down. It's just the soccer stadium back there. We're definitely, I slide through there in the mornings a lot. I just like, sometimes at night, it's kind of like, people be partying back there. I seen people, somebody tried to line me up back there recently. I'm pretty sure they were trying to line me. I'm not saying you are, but it was somebody I know in real life, I think, was trying to do some funny money shit. Fuck, I always forget you can't go. Oh wait, you can get in here. Yeah. But nah, I don't want to go all the way down there. Yeah, it's a one way, I'm stuck. Fuck it, we slide through the east side. This is the east side straight ahead. This neighborhood is a big dope neighborhood. Big time. Bro, that's like the 10th time today somebody blew a stop sign, almost banged out. That boy looked like a cop. Oh yeah, it changes quick. Right when you hit that corner. Right when you cross the bridge. That little bridge is really what separates the Widener University section of Chester from the Trench. Like, this is the city when you cross that little bridge. Like, the whole city of Chester's like this, bro. Damn near. This little joint over here, this used to be a big dope spot back here too. The Den, they call it the Den. It might be active down there. We'll see what's going on down at the Den. This block, they shut this block down, but right here, at all times from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. again, They be out here hustling. You could get weed on this block at fucking 4 in the morning. This is probably the only neighborhood in Chester you could still get bud at that late. But this is one of the first neighborhoods that had dog food out. Because Chester didn't really have dog food. Some village did. The den did. That was it, really. Yeah, because this is like the poppies. This is like the little Badlands of Chester. This is where the poppies really were at first. Now they spread around. They're all over the city now. But this is really like was their main, where they really started at. We're really, I'll slide you through that little Garden City joint. I was saying that it's like them white projects where I used to live. I'll take you through them shits too. It's where I used to hustle at. I got a little money down there. But I used to fuck with people over here. All my work came from around here somewhere. Most of my work came from some village though. Some village just had, man, some village had the prices. And they had good work. But nah, they had good work over here. The poppies definitely had some work. I just knew more people on that other side. Just Pizza. Yeah, that's like the only pizza place in the whole fucking city of Chester. Yeah, I know about it. Unfortunately, the wings is alright though. The pizza ain't terrible, but it ain't. You know, the only reason it's the best pizza in the city is because there's no other pizza places in Chester. So just by default, they win. I think we're in Eddystone now. Are we? Yeah, it is in Eddystone. Fucking, you see the crossing guard lighting up a cigarette? That's that Eddystone shit. Yo, did you hear that story about the crossing guard in Darby? It was like a transgender crossing guard, and she, him, whatever, was fucking like, she got arrested. She was like getting, she was selling like THC vapes to the students, and they booked her, bro. She looked crazy, dog. Like, she looked like a legitimate woman in the before pics, but then her mugshot with no makeup, she was starting to grow her beard, bro. Like, I don't even want to think about it. The picture looked so crazy, dog. You seen the mugshot after? You were like, yo. Eddystone is definitely like, it's like one of them white, like kind of, I don't know if you would say redneck, but as close as you got to redneck in Delaware County. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Eddystone Bulls would be like, they would be like the Fishtown Bulls before they gentrified Fishtown. Back when it was still like all the Irish back there. I feel like that's like, Eddystone is like Chester's Fishtown. What, you were selling bud down there at Eddystone, somebody? They got a lot of bikers came from there too. A lot of pagans and shit came from Eddystone. Yo, I low key. I want to go back. I want to. If I went down Wyalusing Ave right now, I bet you Wyalusing is crazy right now. Like the later it gets, the more wild that shit gets. Boys, we're gonna take a little trip into my old hood, Garden City, Shitty City, GC. This little neighborhood, bro, even people from Delaware County don't know about it. I'll say, like, somebody I used to live in Garden City, they'll be like, what? Where the fuck is that? Some people know about it. The only people that I know that really know about it was selling drugs, though. Because there was a lot of shit going on with the drug shit down there. Otherwise, nobody knows where it's at. That's the only reason you would know about it, is if you sell drugs or buy drugs. Otherwise, like, there's no reason to go there. You'll see what I mean too. There's no stores near it. There's nothing out there, and it's just houses, like suburb houses. And then it's just this little fucking loop with these little old ass, like, weird cold. I don't know. You'll see. It's right up here. Yeah. Them little back joint hidden in the cut. This is another one of them spots though, like people that hustle and shit. This is a spot that you can really get low at, and nobody's gonna know where you stay at. Nobody. And you could even tell them you live in Garden City, and they still wouldn't know where the fuck you're at. Yo, I wish somebody from Garden City would find this live, bro. I would love to hear from one of y'all, man. It's Chris, FL, Chris Frez. If anybody sees this shit, you already know what that means. This is a small neighborhood, like everybody kind of knows each other. I haven't talked to nobody down there in fucking long time. A lot of the people I know that died, or they're in prison, people doing life, dead. A lot of my friends, my one boy from back in the day, he's got 30 years in prison, and his mom and dad both overdosed on heroin. So he has nothing, bro. I know a lot of people that died. A lot of people's moms died in this neighborhood, matter of fact. Like, I got a bunch of friends whose moms overdosed on dope, on dog food. A couple, bro. And it's fucked up, because, like, I would sell to him sometimes. Like, my boy would be like, yo, don't sell to my mom. Then I'd go back behind his back and sell to him. And I be telling God, please forgive me for that shit. I know I was wrong. But when you're poor, you don't got no family, bro. I ain't got no pops. I had nobody that loved me, bro. It was cold. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, oh, I didn't really understand, like, I don't know, bro. I just didn't know. I didn't have no guidance. I just didn't give a fuck. It's like, nobody gives a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about nobody. I think I'm supposed to, I missed the street. But you know, you live and you learn, bro. But I'll never forget that, because it was like, the real reason he didn't want me to serve her was because he was scared that she wouldn't have the money for rent. But they only paid $100 a month for rent because they had the housing voucher. So I was like, no, she'll be all right. But then come to find out, she only had $100 for the rent. And she spent like 40 of it with me. I had no idea. I was like, fuck. So I gave her the money. I gave her the money back. And we never told him that I sold the shit to her, but damn, it's just the wrong street again. I can't even find my old neighborhood. That's how hard this shit is to find, yo. I think I can loop back here, but so you like deep in the suburbs. Let's see. That'd be funny if I see somebody I know. Oh, this is Harvey Road. There's a bike trail back here. So there's a projects. There's like a Woodland Projects is like up off to the left a little bit. And they used to come down this bike tracks, and there was some like legendary rumbles that happened between Garden City and Woodland Projects. one, man, some of them shits got real violent. One of them, my boy, like we were fighting him, and somebody knocked down the one kid, because they were all black kids and we were all white kids. We were from like a white ghetto, they were from a black ghetto, and we'd be all bumping heads. We were cool with each other though, low key, but you know how it should be. But one of them got knocked down. They ended up, they were the older kids, so I stayed out of that fight. I was too small to be fighting with them dudes. But so my boy knocked one of them out. He didn't knock him out, but he dropped him, and the bull was laying on his stomach. And then the bull, Skip, it was Skip, ran up. He found a rake, because you know they made the bike trail, so they had a metal rake on the ground that they were using to keep it clean. And he seen it. It was one of them thick metal rakes though, like not for leaves, like drawn for like moving concrete or like making a dirt trail. That was on the ground, and he picked it up and just fucking slammed it into this kid's back like as hard as he could, and the shit got stuck. I don't know if it was stuck in a cartilage or something, but he tried to yank it out and it wouldn't come out. And when he finally got it out, it made this like crunch sound. It was like you heard. Oh my god! But then the black kid, his homie, came up behind him holding this big ass tree log, and I was like, "Yo, Skip, turn around!" And Skip turned around, just like a second too late, and the ball came up, slammed him right in his forehead with the fucking tree log. Just fucking annihilated him. Yeah. Honestly, bro, like, Chester is like, unless you know like a bunch of people that is like good names, there's no point in really fucking around Chester, because it's like, I love Chester, bro, but there's some grimy motherfuckers. It's really cutthroat. A lot of backdoor shit going on. People be backdooring their own people. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta be careful who you trust in Chester. And you know, if you really know, bro, like Chester, they don't really be on no fighting shit either. They'll go right to the guns. Like Chester, they really don't even be trying to fight, bro. They just trying to shoot. They just kill you. The best bet is really like, if you know like a few people that you could trust, cool people, cool. You don't want to be going around Chester trying to make friends and shit though. That's like the last place that you want to try to do that at. So this is it. This is our old neighborhood, man. This is Garden City. It's like these little weird like strips. It's like it's all courts. Watch, we'll go down. I'll show you. Oh, fuck, there's all the kids are outside. I don't like driving around when the kids are out. I don't like putting them on YouTube. But you can see like this neighborhood's lit. Like it used to be mad kids out. It was fun actually. It was a really fun place to live. And I'll show you where I live. And I lived in that building straight ahead, that brick building. That joint right there. And they cleaned it up a lot too. It used to look way fucking worse. A lot of like these houses right here were abandoned. Yeah, they cleaned it up a lot. can see how tight these little courts are. I'm backing out though. It looks more diverse. Cause I've seen some Spanish kids, I've seen some black kids. It used to just be only white. It was racist too. Motherfuckers were super racist down here. They're trying to rebuild shit. That's it, man. For some reason, my comment section just froze. I'm just seeing it on now. The Bennett, nah. I'm trying. Oh yeah. Nah, I was thinking of the project. William Penn and 3rd Street had a real bad joint going on, and they had a RICO indictment, and they arrested people from both sides. Like they had a crackdown. They arrested people from William Penn. They arrested people from fucking 3rd Street. Nah, I don't remember. I don't know the joint from LV and Bennett though. I ain't gonna lie. But there's so many fucking beefs in Chester that have happened over the years. It's hard to like. I mean, I definitely like. Probably know somebody's been shot in every part of Chester though, which is crazy. There's not a part of Chester where like multiple people haven't been shot in the past few years. Some motherfuckers is going OD too, like burning down people's houses and shit. Yeah, bro, it sounded we were in like all the same spots. And you say you were on 7th Street in the early 2000s, so, and that's a small neighborhood, bro. That's a real small neighborhood. What? Just curious. Are you black, or what? Just to help me like kind of jog my memory. So we used to be on. Matter of fact, do you know where that restaurant is? It says "I love Cambodia." It was like, I think it might have been that restaurant, but it didn't have that sign on it. It just had Cambodian letters. It said Khmer something. Nah, Chester High School is still alive. You're black, okay. Cause 7th Street is all mixed up back then, you know what I mean? It was like you were black or Asian for the most part. You see some white bulls randomly scattered around there. Nah, Chester High almost closed because they didn't have the funding, but they opened back up. They actually improved. They improved the high school system a lot. So now, because the whole city used to go to that one high school, now they got a bunch of charter schools. So they got schools for the kids that are gifted, that have like real good grades. Excuse me, the kids that got real good grades. But then they got they still got Chester High. But they got a bunch of charter schools. Some of the charter schools are crazy too. They're not all just like gifted kids. Some of them charter schools are wild. Some of them are really nice. That fucking gas, 480, bro. They trying to kill us out here, man. Can you tell me what street we're on? See, they changed so much over here. It's almost not even fair to ask. But take a guess. You know what street we're on? I'm just trying to make sure there's no street sign so you can't cheat. This block, we're gonna go past this block up here. This block up here is probably one of the most active blocks in the whole city. I guarantee there's gonna be a whole crowd of people out here. Let's see. I'll give you a hint. That's Upland Ave right there. Oh, but you say you don't be out of Chester that much, so that's... It's like, yeah, this whole area is like its whole own different world. Because the side you were on down there, Fullcroft, Sharon Hill, I was never down that way like that. I got peoples from over there, but I'll never be down there. I'm always out here, like Chester or Chichester. Oh, damn. Spanish food, John. That John's alright, matter of fact. Got filling gyms. Taco Bell. Is there a Taco Bell right there? I think there might be back there farther there. Is that Taco Bell? I know there's a KFC over there. But no, we're on. It's Edgemont Ave. This is Parkside, so this is right before you get in Chester. This Parkside is technically like part of Sun Valley High School, so they're like right outside. This Parkside's a little bit hood too. Not like it's not Chester's, but it's like a little hood, like kind of halfway in between. You know what I mean? Some of the youngins out here do be drawing anyway, though. Now we're in Chester, though. I used to do the Bloods and Crips. Oh, there used to be Bloods over here. Yeah, this whole neighborhood, this little block right here. This is Maddie Block. It's like dollar store. I'm trying to think where the dollar store is at. It's not here though. Oh, not a joint up there. Yeah, no, what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about right here on this block. You got the legendary Lee's Hoagies. They're actually good. They do got good hoagies in there. You used to see people wearing red rags all up and down this block, wearing red and white, red and black. I always see I'll see red spray paint on that wall, and then it'll get covered and it'll be blue spray paint. So I don't know what's going on over here anymore. Yeah, chicken spot. Yeah, yeah, we passed it. If we take a left right here, the chicken spot's right there. I think what is it? It's a Crown Chicken. It's just like regular hood spot. They got a halal truck over there too. They got the halal truck and then they got the fucking yeah, that shit. My cousin used to live right here on this block. I liked it back here. This is a little quiet. Roads are nice and spread out. It ain't like traffic. Still the hood though, but it's a little more laid back. Especially this, he was on this block. This block was always quiet. I don't know about Lincoln Chicken. I know the joint that's there now is Crown Fried or like one of them shits. I think it's Crown Fried. Pretty sure at least. Rick Ross performed at that joint. Right there. They had the road blocked off, man. People were out there. Before people found out Rick Ross was a CEO, you used to hear his music blasting all through this motherfucker, bro. As soon as people found out he was a CEO, cooked. Game over, Rick Ross. Man, they fixed the tennis courts. They actually be having kids playing tennis now. Yeah, it's one of them like a New York Fried Chicken. One of them like, you know, default hood chicken spots. It's one of them joints. The crispy chicken been jumping lately too. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm about to log out of here, dog. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, homie. We're gonna be up north tomorrow night. We're gonna be up at Badlands with the Poppies, so should be a good joint. Maybe we'll meet some mommies out there. You know what I'm saying? Yo necesito una mamacita fuerte, culo grande. You heard? Yo necesito una mujer fuerte and culo grande. Yeah, Meek Mill he was locked up over here, yeah. That's like down, I think that's on 291. Yeah, it's on 291. Yup. But I'm gonna get out of here, dog. Yeah. Pull up tomorrow if you're around. I'm gonna holler at y'all.